Yay Networks.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. It's the Thanksgiving episode. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, my favorite pilgrim, Alan Evans. What was that? Did you put any effort into that, practicing ahead of
It's
time?
my amateur turkey call. Hey, train in the house. Does that not sound like a turkey? A little bit?
I've heard better. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you all for joining
Happy
us
Thanksgiving.
on this the day we celebrate the pilgrims making the Indians serve them food. I don't know what was it happened on that day. Didn't they conquer the they
Didn't they what?
Didn't they conquer the Native Americans and
The Pilgrims?
Yeah, they tried to make it look like it was all fun and games, but it was really not as nice as we like to tell our school children.
Well, something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, I can't give you the detailed
history. Is it Thanksgiving
history.
all a lie?
Well, all I know is before there were any white settlers on the North American continent, there were indigenous peoples that lived here.
Yeah, the Native Americans.
The Native Americans, the indigenous peoples, and they had lived here for thousands and thousands of years.
And
Eating
then we took
buffalo,
it. And
eating
then we
deer, eating or fishing.
Yeah.
And then here come the Pilgrims.
Yeah. Ruined everything. Brought disease.
Brought disease, brought animals that weren't supposed to be here.
Guns.
Terrible. But I believe that they helped the Indians or the native peoples learn how to farm, did they not?
Maybe. I don't really know. I probably need to study it a little bit more. But I do know this is the day we say what we're thankful for.
Yes.
And we count our blessings. And 2020, we're not entirely thankful for the year, but some good has come out of it. I know that there were people who were married. There were babies who were born.
There sure were. I married 2 people.
Yep. And there are people who survived coronavirus. And, there's been some positive things that have come out of this year. We should concentrate on those things.
There are a lot of great things that came out of this year. I got back into doing some things that I never had time to do. When we first got locked down,
Yeah.
all I did was draw, but that was fun for me. It was therapeutic
Yeah.
to pass the time. And
We learned how we react in crisis situations.
yeah, you can either sit on the floor and just throw a big baby fit, like an adult fit, just
Yeah.
or, you can pull up your big girl panties and
Yeah.
get with the program.
Yeah. Some of us have
So what
learned-
did you do?
Oh, me? I didn't do much. I honestly didn't. I wish I would have come out of quarantine a better human being. I just kind of went through it. I kind of got through it. I don't know. I worked. I still work from home. Went back to the office for a little while. And then now we're back home again because we had a couple of coronavirus cases in the office. Back home. And I don't think I improved as a human being at all this year.
No.
I really don't. I think it's pretty much a wash for me.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
I didn't develop any new talents or
Any new
skills.
skills?
I didn't hone anything. Y'all,
Did you exercise any?
Not really. I
Okay.
walk the dogs. I'll tell
There
you
you
what
go.
I'm
You
really,
walk the dogs.
I walk the dogs. I'll tell you what I'm really stressed out about is I've got to give a speech for Parker University. It's a chiropractic college. They've asked me to give their commencement speech. No, I'm just saying. And I guess because it's a different year and they probably, don't want to bring in a really famous person. So they've asked me to do it and I'm going to do it. I have to give about a 10 to 15 minute speech.
Mm-hmm.
Encouraging young chiropractic students and people graduating with degrees in health and wellness to go out there
And reach for the stars.
And make the world a better place. I cannot lead by example.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're lying when you do that. You just want to convince them that whatever you're saying is true.
I guess I learned something from Kid Craddock. Who the Kid Craddock morning show in his honor, we continue
Nationally
it.
syndicated.
Nationally syndicated. He's been gone from us for over 7 years now. It's hard to believe, but I learned something from Kid. If you say something with conviction, people will believe you and they'll go there with you, right?
Yes.
So you could tell a story. It could be just anything. You say it with authority and like it's a fact, and people are like, yeah. So that's why I learned. You say stuff with conviction.
Yes.
So whatever I say, I'm just going to say it with conviction.
Another good one is...
I just don't know what I'm going to say yet.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good tip. Another good tip is if you're ever talking about numbers or statistics, say the same thing 2 different ways.
Okay.
Like if you're saying something about chiropractics and you're giving them some motivation or whatever, you can say, 25% of you will do XYZ. That's 1 in 4 of you will be able to do XYZ.
That sounds a little bit more.
Yeah. Like
it's just filler too.
Right.
Just filler.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to be working on that because I think that's coming up in a couple weeks. So I've got that. But you know what? Let's just get back to Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for another year of doing the podcast together. I'm thankful that our podcast family is growing, and we're actually already planning a meetup in February. That's the first time we, get past the holidays and everything. One of our lovely podcast family members started a Facebook page called A Sandwich and Some Lovin' Fan Meetup. So go, you have to be accepted because it's a private group.
Is this like a hookup site? What is it?
No, well, it could be. Maybe it could be like a dating app thing for our listeners.
Is this family friendly?
Yeah, it's for us to get together and to plan things. So the first thing we're going to plan is getting together in February at Oak Barbecue. So go look for that while you have some time, if you want to get away from your family for a minute on this Thanksgiving, and go apply to be a member there because you have to be approved. And then, we'll all get together.
Do we have an administrator?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, look, okay, so Thanksgiving is happening today. Maybe by the time you're listening to the podcast, you're already done. Health experts have been urging Americans to cut down on the Thanksgiving celebrations this year, but doesn't really seem to be getting that message across successfully. Although some Thanksgiving tables are set for slightly smaller crowds, with 31% of Americans indicating they will have somewhat fewer or many fewer people at the meal this year. 59% planning the same number of guests at their table as they did in 2019. And 10% say their gatherings are going to be even larger this year than last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a tough deal when I guess you have different state governments and local governments saying that, hey, you can only have so many people in your home.
Yeah, they're cracking down everywhere.
I don't think a lot of law enforcement is enforcing that, though.
I don't know.
Or will enforce that.
Well, they say some states say they won't, but we'll see. If you get busted for Thanksgiving gathering, let us know. Maybe we'll talk about it on the next podcast.
But here in Texas, USA, God's country, that I don't
think they're doing
they're
that.
doing any of that. No.
So a lot of people, because it is Thanksgiving, usually Black Friday shopping for a lot of stores started on Thanksgiving. And I think some of the stores, because of coronavirus, that would normally open on Thanksgiving Day to get a jump start on Black Friday shopping are not doing it this year. But one of the hottest toys people are trying to get this year is the PlayStation 5. I know I work with JC on the Kid Craddock Morning Show, and he keeps trying to get one, and he keeps getting shut out. But from what I told him, I saw an article. They said you might want to just hold off anyway because there's going to be a lot of glitches and bugs, and your TV might not be able to handle the whatever it is, the bandwidth. It's not bandwidth. What is it?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Resolution?
I don't know. TVs might not be able to handle it. I don't have the article in front of me, but they also say there's a lot of scammers. Consumer watch agencies are seeing an uptick in suspicious offers and websites promising deals on the latest PlayStation 5, which retails for about $500.
Get out of here. The PlayStation 5 is $500?
Yeah, approximately.
Dylan wants a PlayStation, but I was going to get him a previously owned PlayStation 4. He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to the podcast, so we can talk about this.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah,
but if you see it for much under $500, and it's like, oh, this deal is too good to be true, I can't pass it up. Pass it up because it's probably a scam. Never pay with a prepaid gift card, a Cash App, or Venmo, or wire someone money when you're trying to buy a gift online. Now, this is very different. Like my cousin, she makes T-shirts, personalized T-shirts. I'm going to buy something from my cousin. I'm going to Venmo her. That's different. But don't be buying stuff from, like, if you see somebody with an ad online giving them a Venmo, you have no way of getting that money back. If you buy something with a credit card, you have a little bit of protection there. So anyway, use a credit card, not a debit card, for better consumer protections as well. So that's from AARP's Fraud Watch Network. So just remember that. And online, let me tell you, before Thanksgiving, I've been having trouble shopping online because they say instead of standing in line for Black Friday deals, a lot of people are already shopping online, plan on doing that for Black Friday sales as well. We're planning to spend $10.3 billion online, up 39% from a year ago. That's how much people are shifting over to online shopping. But not to throw Target under the bus, I was trying to do some online shopping with Target, and it kept saying that my password wasn't working. But I'm like, I know my password works. So I tried to request a new password, to reset my password, and it said, I can't perform this function at this time. And so I kept clicking it and trying to get code sent to me, and it wouldn't work. And finally, it just accepted my password.
You usually have a lot of password issues.
I do.
You do.
But I think it's because so many people are trying to shop online that the system is overwhelmed. Because I never changed my password. It finally worked.
So it was the system?
Yeah, I just kept clicking enter, and it finally took it.
It wasn't you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I believe you.
I believe me.
I do. I believe you.
And then I have the Target app on my phone. And so I tried ordering some stuff on the Target app on my phone. And I ordered like 5 things. 2 of them came, and the other 3, I don't know where they are. It says they've been delivered, but they haven't been delivered. And then when I go look, it says the UPS label has been created for it, but it hasn't been delivered. But
What'd
then
you
another
get?
email says,
What'd you order?
I ordered some stuff. I'm helping my mom with some Christmas shopping.
Oh.
And Zoe's Christmas stocking.
Nothing for me?
No, I ordered a Z for Zoe Christmas stocking to match our other Christmas stocking with the alphabet. My mom needed to get a wallet for my niece from my mom, but I have a Target card so I can get a discount. So I ordered that for her. And then pants for Dylan.
I've already started doing a little shopping.
I know. Alan's been singing. Alan's been singing his song already.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sing it.
I know something that you don't know. Ho, 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 ho.
So I get to hear that about every day between now and Christmas.
Yeah, I've started.
Yeah.
I've started.
Fun.
Started a little earlier this year.
I sang it back to you because I know something you don't know that I got for you for Christmas too. Even though Alan's already bought some of his own Christmas that I have to wrap.
Yeah.
You usually don't do that. This is a first.
Really?
Yeah, you usually don't do that. No. You don't buy stuff and say, this is my Christmas gift and I can wrap it.
Oh, it was because I got it on eBay. It would have been really hard for you to get it, and there was a time limit. Yeah. So I just went and did it.
He got a new golf bag.
I got a golf bag.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I love it.
But you know what would be great for someone to find under the tree? Or how do you exchange Hanukkah gifts? Do you do under the menorah, maybe? I'm not sure.
Let
Let me tell you, a girl never forgets her first pair of Rothys.
Rothy's.
Mine, the red camo point. Sassy, chic, comfortable, washable. I was in love. And when I first started telling you about Rothy's, gosh, it's been a couple years now, I bragged about how I didn't have to wear 3-inch heels to feel sassy and stylish because Rothy's go with everything. And over the years, Rothy's has been constantly adding new styles, colors, prints, patterns, and now they've got Rothy's bags. If you haven't been to the website lately, you need to go check them out. It's really incredible. And all are carefully crafted with eco-friendly materials like repurposed plastic water bottles and marine plastic. Keep that stuff out of the ocean. Rothy's shoes are incredibly comfortable. They've got 0 break-in period. Their best-selling shoe is the Point in black. I've got the Point in red camo, but the Point in black because goes with everything, has over 3,000 perfect reviews. And with so many chic styles to choose from, Rothy's are the perfect present for everyone on your list. So spread some holiday cheer with the newest Rothy's styles like winter-ready shoes, brand new bags. They even have washable masks. Or you could give a Rothy's gift card and let the one you love pick out what they love. And once you wear Rothy's, you want more Rothy's, and giving Rothy's can be your thing, a Rothy's holiday tradition. Find out why Glamour named Rothy's one of the top gift ideas you can't go wrong with, why Allure says Rothy's is the eco-conscious gift you'll see on everybody's list. Plus, Rothy's come with free shipping, free returns on eligible items, so you can gift without worry.
And check out all the amazing shoes, bags, and masks available right now at rothys.com/sandwich. That's rothys.com. ROTHYS.com/sandwich. Style and sustainability meet to create your new favorites. Head to rothys.com/sandwich today.
All right, babe. I have flipped the script.
Well, hold on. Before you do this,
What?
Can I pull back the kimono just a little bit? I'm feeling a little self-conscious.
Why?
Because twice today you've just looked at me and just broke out in this big cackle, this big guffaw.
Well,
You've looked at my appearance, kind of looked at me up and down, and then just started laughing.
well, look at me. I mean, look at me.
That's not a good explanation. Like, I laughed at your appearance, but look at me.
I know you.
Why were you laughing at my appearance?
The first time I laughed was you were getting ready to go pick up Chipotle because I just did not feel like
Chipotle.
cooking at all. I love Chipotle. And Allen was going to go pick it up.
Right.
I offered to fry you a couple of hamburger patties that were frozen in the
Kelly
freezer.
offered to fry me a frozen hamburger patty.
I said, look, we've got frozen hamburger patties. I've got frozen shrimp.
Oof.
I said I could do shrimp. I said we have some crab meat in there too.
What were you going to do with the crab meat?
I could make you like instead of a tuna salad, I could make you a crab salad.
Oh. We
Well,
have
now
lettuce? We have lettuce?
No.
Well, then how are you going to do that?
Well, how do you make tuna salad with pickle relish and mayonnaise?
You got pickle relish?
Yeah.
So you make crab salad with pickle relish
Why
and
not?
mayonnaise?
Like you do with tuna salad.
I don't know. Okay, anyway.
It's flaked like tuna. I think that would be very good.
Okay, anyway. Why are you laughing at my
Anyway,
personal
so
appearance?
Allen said, I'll just call in Chipotle. I was like, great. I said, I'll go get it because I felt like a bad wife in that moment. And he's like, no, I'll go get it. So it's so cold in Texas.
How cold is it?
It was freezing. We went to walk the dogs.
It was
and
cold.
it was the wind, my nose was pouring.
It was a biting
like,
wind.
It was a biting wind. It was like 50, but felt like 40 something, which I know doesn't sound like freezing cold in some places, but it was cold. So Allen, for some reason, when we got home from this cold walk, he put on a tank top and flip-flops. And he's like, well, I'm going to go get my Chipotle. And then he put on his hoodie with it, his new American Giant hoodie. And he just started to leave. And the way he looked it was just kind of funny. I don't know why. It just struck me as funny.
Well, I told Kelly, I said, look at me. But we've been watching a lot of Unsolved Mysteries, which really creeps me out. And I said, okay, here I am. Look at me because this could be the last thing you ever see me in.
I said, so let me get a good look at you so I could tell how this is morbid, but I said, so I could describe you to the police, right? What were you saying? Because he's like, if I'm missing, he said, if all you see are my car keys. Allen was doing this too. And he said, if all you see are my car keys in a parking lot and I'm missing, I said, well, let me get a good look at you so I can see what I can describe you. And then I saw him, then it made me laugh. I said, well, let me take a picture too, just so I have something to show the police.
She's laughing at my appearance, and then she starts taking photos of me.
It was just funny. I thought it was funny. It made me laugh.
It's kind of a low-key clapback.
It was funny.
Yeah.
You were just disheveled looking.
Disheveled, and then I just walked in here before the podcast, and you looked at me and started laughing.
And you took off the hoodie, but now you're still in the tank top and your shorts and flip flops.
It's my Jedi Training Club tank top.
But I know if you're watching on YouTube,
my mother gave this to me.
It's not translating as well. But from the side, from where I'm sitting, and look at me, the way I look, I have no room to laugh. But I looked at Allen and it made me kind of chuckle because he reminded me a bit of Kenny Rogers.
When Kenny
Rogers went completely silver and got all the facelifts.
Like the Filipino Kenny Rogers?
Like when the full hair, just the full.
Like 80s Kenny Rogers?
Yeah, like the full hair. You're heading that way. And it made me laugh.
I don't get that. I mean,
well, that's what it reminded me of. It just reminiscent.
To me, it's a little Patrick Mahomes. But
I don't.
You're not
see
seeing
where
that?
you see Patrick Mahomes.
Well, it's kind of fluffy on the top, and then I've got this thing in the back.
But give everybody in our YouTube audience a good profile. Do y'all see Kenny? Do you see Kenny coming? Maybe. That's what I see.
I don't.
It made me laugh.
I don't understand that.
My cheeks are actually hurting from laughing.
Okay, our live studio audience, being the comedians they are, here are some of their comments.
Okay.
Allen does look a bit like Kenny Rogers.
See?
70s Kenny Rogers.
70s more so, yeah.
It's very 90s. Okay. Yeah. And now we need Kellie and Allen to cover Islands in the Stream.
I'd be happy to.
We could do that.
I think we tried to months ago, and it was horrible.
We did?
Yes.
Oh, we
I
sure
think it was
did.
when Kenny died.
It's when Kenny kicked it, yeah.
And I was like, we could do it. We could do it. It was horrible.
That's
haven't
because
sung. I don't think we've sung since.
Well,
it
it's
was
because
so bad.
we never practiced.
We did
We
practice.
just launched right into it.
We did practice. It was just so high. And then
Oh, here we go.
peek behind
This
the
is
kimono.
why we don't do it anymore.
And we end up getting in a fight.
This is why
we end up getting in a fight because it's so bad.
Kelly's like, you need to play it different. I'm like, well, this is the key that the song is in.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not-
say,
I'm not-
but see, like,
well, I'm not
and
sure
I'm
what you want me to do.
You can change the keys, but you have to really know music, how to do that.
Uh-huh.
You can play the guitar, but you don't know how to change keys.
You can change them higher if you use a capo, but if you're just playing,
I want it to be lower.
I'm playing it as low as you can play it on a guitar.
Well, I hear you, but it didn't. See, and we're gonna have a fight again, and we're not even singing.
Yeah, I know. This is the discussion we always have.
That's why we don't ever sing.
Play
anymore.
Islands in the Stream. Okay, I'm playing Islands in the Stream. Can you play it lower? Well, no,
'Cause
I
Dolly
can't.
Parton's
I can't.
very
I
high.
can't play it any lower than this.
All right, why are we fighting?
Okay, and we're not. I'm just telling you.
Why are we fighting, Kenny?
Okay, what do you have?
All right, so now to put us back in a good mood. I don't know what time you're going to be listening to this podcast, but hopefully it's on Thanksgiving Day and it's not too late to share these Thanksgiving dad jokes.
Oh, good. I love dad jokes.
You know where I got my inspiration? The Nextdoor app.
Oh boy.
Somebody went on the Nextdoor app and started posting Thanksgiving dad jokes, and it was a huge hit.
Huge.
I was like, if it's a huge hit on Nextdoor app, imagine how huge of a hit it'll be on the Sandwiches and Lovin' podcast.
Okay, so wait a second. You're just going to rattle through some of these
Yes.
like Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah, but we can't do a drum roll for all of them. It'd be too much, or a rim shot. It's too many. It's too many.
Why don't you let me produce the podcast
Okay.
and you just talk?
Well, about 30 in, you're going to be like
Okay,
over it.
Just talk.
What do you call a turkey on the day after Thanksgiving?
What?
Lucky. What do you get if you divide the circumference of a pumpkin by its diameter?
What?
Pumpkin pie.
Good, clean humor, babe.
What sound does a limping turkey make?
What?
Wobble, wobble. What did the turkey say to the turkey hunter on Thanksgiving Day?
What?
Quack, quack.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I like that one. I'd tell the boys that one. That's a good one.
Why did they let the turkey join the band?
Why?
Because he had his own drumsticks. If you know him, you can guess.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
What happened to the turkey that got in a fight?
What?
He got the stuffing knocked out of him. What's blue and covered in feathers?
What?
A turkey holding its breath.
Where did you get these?
They're good, right?
I mean, they're pretty good.
Why did the turkey cross the road?
Why?
He wanted people to think he was a chicken.
Good grief.
Why was the turkey put in jail?
Why?
The police suspected foul play.
How many of these are there?
1 million.
Okay.
How come the turkey didn't eat dinner?
Why?
He was already stuffed. Alan, you could have gotten that from listening to the
I'm
other
just
ones.
letting you do it.
What did the turkey say to the computer?
What?
Google, Google. Google, Google. Not gobble, gobble. Google, Google.
Okay.
What do you get if you cross a turkey with a ghost?
What?
A poultrygeist. Which was your favorite so far?
None.
You like that one?
No,
the quack.
the one about the quack quack was funny.
What side dish do you bring for Thanksgiving dinner when you accidentally sat on the sweet potatoes? That's a long setup.
What?
Squash casserole.
Oh,
That's a long one.
okay.
What did the mother turkey say to her disobedient children? If your father could see you now, he'd turn over in his gravy. Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the cranberries turn red?
Why?
Because they saw the turkey dressing. Why didn't the cook season the Thanksgiving turkey?
Why?
There was no time.
Well, these are bad, babe. God.
That was a good one.
Oh.
There was no time.
I know. Time. Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Those good.
What's
Yeah.
a turkey's favorite Thanksgiving food?
What?
Nothing. It's already stuffed.
That's like the fourth stuffing joke.
If April showers bring May flowers, what do Mayflowers bring?
What?
Pilgrims.
Yep.
Last one.
And disease and
y'all
okay, last
want
one.
me to keep going.
Yeah, no,
But
these
I'm
are
not.
good.
This is the last
Good,
one.
clean humor. Anybody you can share these with your children.
Why do pilgrims' pants always fall down?
Why?
Because they wear their buckles on their hats.
Okay. Wow. Those are dad jokes, all right.
Which poses an interesting question. Why do they wear buckles on their hats?
Well, I thought they wore them on their shoes too. They had those
They have
big
big
old buckles on their hats.
Yeah, but why do they have the big buckles on their hats?
Who? Like the oats?
Pilgrims.
Like the oatmeal guy?
Yeah.
What's that guy? The Quaker Oats guy?
Yeah, why is there a buckle on their hat?
Does
I
he
never
have
thought about that.
Does he have a buckle on his hat? The Quaker Oats guy. Google it real fast.
You mean duck, duck, go it?
No. Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Was it to buckle the hat? Maybe the hats were very loose and you could adjust them. Maybe that was the first adjustable hat.
But that's true because in grade school, whenever around Thanksgiving, remember we used to make all the construction paper things?
Yeah, you put a buckle on the hat.
You put your hand on a piece of paper and trace it, and that was your turkey. And then you got your black construction paper and put it in a cylinder and then put another round piece under it. Then you made a little brown buckle. You always had to put a buckle on it.
Interesting. I've never
don't know.
studied pilgrim fashion before, but now I want to.
Maybe that's the hat band.
Did you really like some of those though?
No, I
were
did.
funny.
I did, babe.
I did. The quack quack one was funny.
I like it when you laugh.
Let's see.
I just want to see you laugh and smile.
What did the turkey say to the turkey hunter on Thanksgiving Day?
Quack quack.
Quack quack.
That's a good one. That's solid. That's solid. Good humor. I'm down with that.
Do you have any Thanksgiving jokes?
No, I don't have any jokes. I have some. I
thought those are fun.
I have turkey trivia, and I have a turkey frying recipe.
Really?
I do.
All right. Well, let me. I want to get to that.
Okay.
But first,
yes.
this.
Okay.
Alan and I are not. I wouldn't call us athletes. Alan is more athletic than I am, right? But a lot of times, athletes, when they work out really hard, they get, sore muscles and things like that.
Yes.
Alan and I, however, we manage to sleep wrong. And that's how we get sore muscles and knots in our backs, right?
Happens to us a lot.
It happens a lot from the way we sleep. But I'll tell you, nothing works those knots out like our Theragun.
Theragun.
If you search best gift ideas, I know we're all trying to look up what do we give, and so you Google or DuckDuckGo, best gifts to give this season. I'll tell you what's on every list I keep searching. Theragun. It's a handheld percussive therapy device. It's on every list. Everybody wants one. Nothing releases that deep muscle tension like a Theragun. And the all-new Gen 4 Theragun manages to have that signature power and the effectiveness with less noise. It's way quieter than previous models, but we absolutely love it. We're so impressed by the battery life. It's incredible. It holds a charge for the longest time. So when you need it, it's ready to go. There's nothing worse than going for it and it's like, the battery's out again. No, the battery life is really incredibly long.
Lasts forever.
And it also comes with different heads. So, like the round head, I think it's really good, like if you have sore muscles on the back of your legs. But when Alan and I get that knot underneath our shoulder blade, they have one that's sort of more shaped like a cone. And that one really gets into those those under the shoulder blade muscles. And I used to see when I'd go to the gym back in the day, and I would see these professional trainers, they would have time slots scheduled for their clients, and you had to schedule a time for her to work with you on a Theragun. I don't have to sign up and be on some list. Not when I have my own Theragun. I say, Alan, come here, do this. Or it's also an adjustable thing where you can work it on yourself. It's really amazing the places you can reach with the way the pop, 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 pop.
You can adjust the angle.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about getting one for yourself, we highly recommend the Theragun. It makes a great gift. You're going to really be somebody's hero this holiday season.
And you can try Theragun risk-free for 30 days. There is no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4 with an OLED screen, personalized Theragun app, and the quiet and power you need. Starting at only $199. Go to Theragun.com/lovin' right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's Theragun.com/lovin'. Theragun.com/lovin'.
Booyah. All right, hit me with your turkey stuff. You know, Kid Craddock, I brought him up again. This is a lot of Kid Craddock.
A lot of Kid Craddock being brought up. Yeah.
The brown bag turkey recipe that he used to give every year was a holiday tradition, in addition to my mother's macaroni and cheese. But he would literally use a brown grocery bag. Mm-hmm. And some people would always question him, what if it has writing on it, like the ink and the paper? Would that affect it? And some people can buy browning bags, and I don't know. Is yours anything like that?
No. So I've done a few turkeys. I'm not a turkey expert, but I do know turkeys, if you don't do them right, they're tough and they're dry.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants a tough, dry turkey.
Mm-mm.
So the best way I know to do it is to fry it.
Yeah.
Fry it in peanut oil.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to fry a turkey, though, you can't have, if you have a giant family, frying might not work for you unless you want to fry a couple of them, because you can't fry like a 20-pound turkey. It just won't fit in a 5-gallon pot. And you can't really fry one that's that big.
So you have to only fry small turkeys?
You can fry small turkeys, like up to about 15 pounds.
But you remember the first turkey I ever made when we had our first married Thanksgiving together?
Uh-huh.
And that turkey turned out
That was a good turkey.
That was the one and only turkey I've ever made.
That
and
was a
I
good
went
turkey.
and got that brine stuff. I got it from Academy Sports.
Mm-hmm.
And you just walk in and it's too late now because everybody's listening to us. It's Thanksgiving. But keep a mental note for next year. Either fry it or get that brining stuff.
Well, hey, if they listen to the podcast in the morning, there's still time to maybe if they do Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, sure. You just happen to have that thawed out turkey and you don't know what to do
so
with
maybe
it.
you save this for next year. But here's basically just real quick an overview of my recipe. So you need a big 5-gallon pot. Okay, and then you want to overnight. See, they're not going to be able to do this because you have to brine it the day before. So the day before, in this big 5-gallon pot, you put ice, brown sugar, and kosher salt and water.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, and then put the turkey in there and leave it in there for like overnight, basically, for like 8 to 15 hours or whatever. Mm-hmm. Next day, take your turkey out and pat it completely dry. It has to be completely dry.
Yeah, if you put wet
it
things
cannot
in
be
hot
wet.
grease, it's a mess.
It cannot be wet. So you have to take a towel in and out and towel it off till it's dry. And then you want to salt. You can salt and pepper it. Just salt and pepper is all you need. And then in that same 5-gallon pot that you've now dried out, fill it with peanut oil. And in the peanut oil, you're going to fry it for a 15-pound turkey. It's 3 minutes per pound, so about 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's quick when you fry one. Mm-hmm. But, man, it makes the best, juiciest. Your brother, he'd love that fried turkey.
Yeah, fried turkey's great. I like fried turkey. I like smoked turkey. I just don't like turkey.
Smoked turkey's good. And
turkey's too dry.
But before you put it in the oil too, an optional step is you can get one of those syringes and then get the Cajun butter sauce from Academy
Mhm.
and then inject it into
Yeah.
the thigh and into the
You
legs.
wouldn't think
and-
sporting goods stores would have it.
Oh,
But you know
is
what, though?
so good.
A lot of people are not having Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day. So maybe if you're having
there
it
you
this
go.
weekend, maybe you can do one of these tricks. But
Yeah.
Academy, I'm telling you, it was a pain in the butt because I was up all night and I didn't have a pot big enough for the turkey to do it. I don't even remember how I maneuvered it, but I made it work. And yeah, it was good. It was
But
exciting.
there's a billion recipes online. If you just Google fried turkey, you'll find a lot of them that are similar to what I just said. But basically, it's brining overnight. That makes it moist.
Well, I had to brine before I baked the turkey.
Yeah,
Same thing.
exactly. And then inject it with something, usually a butter sauce or a
I didn't
Cajun
inject.
sauce, and then frying it in a peanut oil, not
Yeah.
vegetable oil, a peanut oil. For 3.
Unless you have a peanut allergy.
Well, you know, my brother-in-law has a peanut allergy, and that year we had the turkey and peanut oil. He was fine.
Really?
Yeah, he was fine. It did,
I still wouldn't risk
the
it.
peanut oil didn't hurt him.
If you have somebody with peanut allergy, I'd give them a heads up
But
just
he's
in
got
case.
he's got a real peanut
I
allergy.
know, but I still would give them a heads up.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the turkey recipe.
Well,
And then I've got some turkey trivia. You want to hear some?
I would love to hear
you want-
turkey
You
trivia.
want gee whiz facts about turkeys? Did you know that the wild turkey was hunted to near extinction?
No.
Yes, we almost didn't have any turkeys.
What year was that?
1900. The population of the turkey reached 30,000 birds, but restoration programs around North America brought the numbers back up to 7 million.
So these are wild turkeys, not
Wild
farm
turkeys,
raised.
but the wild turkey led to the domesticated turkey.
In order to get more turkeys, they had to start domesticating them.
Yes.
And that's how we replenished the wild turkey population. We just started
Yes.
farming them.
Yes. Well, here you go. There are 6 subspecies of wild turkey, all native to North America. The Pilgrims hunted and ate the eastern wild turkey.
Well, that makes sense.
Which
they were on the east coast.
Today has a range that covers the eastern half of the United States and extends into Canada. These birds, sometimes called the forest turkey, are the most numerous of all the turkey subspecies.
You know, my friend Tommy Jean, my best friend since 5th grade.
Tommy Jean.
She lives in Timmonsville, South Carolina, which is just outside of Florence. And she has a family of wild turkeys that run around in the woods behind her house.
Yeah, she sent us pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check this out. The Aztecs domesticated another subspecies, the South Mexican wild turkey, and then the Spanish came over here, and then they brought those turkeys back to Europe. And then the Pilgrims brought those turkeys back to North America. You follow that? So the Aztecs were here. They were here just living life, domesticating turkeys, and here come the Spaniards. The Spaniards say, we're going to take your turkeys. Spaniards take the turkeys back over to Europe. Years later, the Pilgrims bring those domesticated versions of the turkeys back to North America. And that's maybe what they had for the first Thanksgiving dinner. Who knows?
So there were turkeys here and they brought more turkeys? Or we brought the turkeys back because they were gone?
There were already turkeys here, and then
We
the
just brought
Pilgrims
more
brought
turkeys.
more turkeys.
Oh. We think.
The indigenous people are always the ones that are getting screwed.
Yeah, we've learned this.
You're right. Male turkeys are called gobblers, and the gobble call they make is to announce themselves to females, which are called hens.
I thought male turkeys were toms.
Well, they're called gobblers according to this.
What are the females called?
Hens? And
A female turkey's a hen?
yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, what would you think it was called? A chicken's a hen, right?
Yeah, but a chicken is not a turkey.
Well, I know, but it's a fowl.
I know, but everything that's a female bird is not a hen. You
Well,
don't
no,
call
I
a female.
I understand, because a male is a cock.
That's a chicken,
Right.
but not a turkey.
No, a male chicken is called a cock.
Right, but you're saying, well, okay, look, apply the same logic to the hen. You said, well, a female turkey is a hen, and so is a female chicken, but it's not the same for male turkeys and chickens.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you that a female chicken's a hen and a female turkey's a hen.
I did not know that, is what I'm saying. And
Okay.
then you were like, well, how could you not know that?
Here you go.
But I thought it was a tom.
I don't think I made that voice.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. An adult gobbler weighs 16 to 22 pounds on average, has a beard of modified feathers on his breast that reaches 7 inches long or more, and has sharp spurs on his legs for fighting. A hen is smaller, weighing about 8 to 12 pounds, has no beard or spurs. Both genders have a snood.
That's that thing that comes over the nose.
That's that
and
really
hangs and
weird looking
wobbles.
thing, yeah.
So
It's a dangly appendage on the face, and they have a wattle A red dangly bit under the chin.
A wattle. Okay, so do we eat more male or female turkeys?
Males, I believe.
We eat more males?
Yeah, big Tom turkey. They're big. Big gobbler.
Yeah.
Any farmers listening, turkey farmers, please let us know. I'm assuming most of the turkeys are males.
I've never put this much thought into turkey in my life.
Well, because don't you leave the hens to like lay eggs?
Yeah.
And then you eat
so
them.
we're only eating the males?
I believe so. I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought that's how it worked, but I'm no farmer. I am no farmer. A turkey's gender can be determined from its droppings.
It's poop?
That's kind of like you and I. You could tell us apart by our droppings. Males produce a spiral-shaped I had one in the Hall of Fame this morning, babe. Males produce spiral-shaped poop, and females' poop is shaped like the letter J.
Really?
That's what it says right here.
So, spiral is a male.
Mm-hmm.
J is female.
Yep.
Why?
It's the same thing with us. I'm sure ours looks different.
We're not going to test that theory.
Well, actually, I've run in there before, and you've...
Stop
talking. Turkeys can run at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour and fly 55 miles per hour. Wow.
Honestly, I don't think I guess I did know turkeys could fly, but I didn't think they could fly like far. It's like they could fly like chickens. They can get air, but not like they can't migrate. They can just like fly across the hen yard a little bit, you know?
I think turkeys can actually fly.
They can actually fly?
Yeah, because I've seen videos of them flying.
Really?
Yeah, because, people
You would
hunt.
think their body... No, I thought people hunted turkeys on the ground.
Well, they do. You sit under a tree and
But
wait
I
for the
don't-
turkey to show up, but they can fly.
I've never seen turkeys fly. Ever.
So can ostriches.
No.
No, they can't fly.
I don't think turkeys can fly. Just, like up in the sky.
Live
far.
studio audience, do a little Ask Jeeves for us and tell us if turkeys can fly. Baby,
Like I said, like across from one side of the turkey yard to the next, maybe.
baby turkeys called poults eat berries, seeds, and insects, while adults have a more varied diet that can include acorns and even small reptiles.
Ew. Well, worms.
Speaking of small reptiles, I think our anoles that live in our garden, I think they had a family.
Really?
Because there's a lot of little babies running around, like this big.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Zoe doesn't find them.
If she does, she'll
Zoe
eat
will
them.
eat anything.
She'll eat them. Okay, here's the last one. Benjamin Franklin. Lewd.
Have there been books written about his lewdness?
Look up when Benjamin Franklin was in France.
All right.
Benjamin Franklin
Why don't you just give us the Cliff's Notes?
never proposed the turkey as a symbol for America, but he did once praise it as being a, quote, much more respectable bird than the bald eagle.
I thought that was the thing, that he wanted the turkey to be the national bird.
Mhm.
That's wrong. That's a lie.
No, that's true.
I thought you said he never did. You just said he never did,
Oh. No, I was saying it's true that he said it was more respectable.
but he never did propose that to be the national bird.
Well, according to this, he didn't.
Because I thought that was like the rumor.
Maybe that was just a rumor.
Well, maybe him being lewd in France was a rumor.
No, there's verified writings about that.
Where?
Look it up.
You can't just keep telling me to look up stuff.
Look it up, babe. I can't talk about it.
Well, you can't just come on here and say stuff is lewd and then have zero to back it
I
up.
can't talk
and then
about
tell
it.
everybody to go look it up.
I-
But then it's going back to that thing about Kid Craddock.
His
You say something with conviction and people just believe it.
My dad's told me. He's read a lot of books about it. He's told me.
Okay, give us one
No,
example that
I
you can
can't.
give.
It's too lewd. He was very lewd.
Does it have something to do with female escorts?
No.
I think they were called courtesans back in the day.
Hello, hand. No. I no. Let's change the subject.
It has nothing to do with female escorts,
his-
male escorts?
Maybe.
Was he gay?
I don't know. You'll have to look it up.
Are we going to go on record on a sandwich and some lovin' and say that Ben Franklin was gay?
No, I didn't say he was gay.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying he had a lot of interesting fetishes.
Like feet?
I don't know all the details. I'm just telling
Well,
you.
you can't just be throwing stuff out.
You've got to read. Look
No.
it up. Look it up.
No, I don't want to.
Go to Ask Jeeves.
Is Ask Jeeves still a thing?
I think so. Someone told me in our live studio audience, eBay isn't a thing. Like, are you kidding me?
eBay's not a thing?
eBay's still a thing.
My daddy does all of his shopping on eBay.
Yeah.
Like hairsprays and stuff and everything. Because my mama has a hard time finding the hairspray she wants. And she found it on eBay a lot cheaper.
Now, if you're real bougie, you probably don't know what eBay is.
Our boss is always getting stuff on eBay.
Which one?
Bossman George.
Hey, man.
He's always getting stuff on
Hey,
eBay. Like sports memorabilia, autograph stuff.
Hey,
He's always.
this first edition Batman comic book. Amen.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. He collects a lot of things.
He does. He likes to collect comic books. He thinks of them as investments. And some of them do go up in value. I could kick myself. When I was a little girl, I used to get comic books all the time. I'd take my money I earned and my allowance and go to the store, and I would get Archie comic books and all those. And I know for a fact I had so many first editions or whatever, but I didn't know. I wasn't collecting them. I just loved them. And I keep them in grocery bags, brown paper bags underneath my bed. And finally one day I just got tired of them and threw them all away.
I'm telling
There's
you.
no telling what I threw away.
We've talked about this before, but I had all the original Star Wars characters. And I don't even know what would have happened to those. I'm sure when I went to college,
your parents,
my mom and dad were just going through my room and they said, well, we don't need this stuff anymore. Probably took it to Goodwill.
It's crazy, right?
But that's what we do now with Dylan stuff and Cole stuff. We go up there and we're like, well, they don't need this anymore.
And who knows, one day that the other day I got Dylan up there and he was with me and he was like, we did a bin of keep, get rid of. And he loves to clean out stuff like I do. Dylan takes after me like that. I just love to get rid of stuff. And he was getting rid of some really cool stuff. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm done with it. These really tall action figures and stuff. And who knows?
Yeah.
Those could be worth something someday.
Maybe.
And we're just tossing it.
A lot of Transformers up there.
Yeah.
And the new Disney Star Wars characters. Not the old school, but the new school characters.
Yeah. And, I wish I would have kept, I keep some clothes now that I've hung on to clothes for an eternity. But if I would have held on to some things from the 80s, that would have been really cool to have now.
Like which ones? Your clothes?
Like in my clothes from the 80s.
Just your clothes from the 80s?
Yeah, the neon and stuff. And I was really into Duran Duran.
I had parachute pants.
I had parachute pants. I had jelly shoes, and these things come back. But I had a vest, a white vest, and I had all these pins, these little pins you'd buy of all the guys in Duran Duran. And my vest was covered with them like flare.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had all this stuff I wish I would have kept now. I don't know if my daughter would have, she had 80s, or she could have picked any decade to dress for Spirit Week, and she picked the 90s. I'm like, Emma Kelly, you dress like the 90s every day. Every kid dresses like the 90s now. Oversized sweatshirts and mom jeans and stuff like that. I'm
big chunky shoes.
Yeah, I was like, what do you, Doc Martens.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
And she's like, I want to dress 90s for Spirit Week. I'm like, you dress 90s every day.
It's funny.
No, I want to go buy something new.
It's funny when you see a kid say, I want to dress 90s, and you look at it, you're like, this is like what we used to wear.
Yeah.
But we didn't say, I want to dress 90s. It was just like what they sold.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, and I looked horrible in the 90s. I looked horrible. I look back at some of the stuff I wore. It's awful.
Same. I had Doc Martin mandals. Big, chunky
really?
Doc Martin mandals, and I'd wear them with big, baggy jeans and flannel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't want to go back to the
Sure.
90s.
Yeah, 90s style there was no style.
Well, that's what they got now.
Everything
Shapeless,
was just ratty and oversized.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. You know what, Alan? We're going to have to wrap this up pretty soon because it is a holiday and people need to get back to yelling at their families like family tradition. But, on this night when you need to just get away by yourself, maybe to decompress, I've got the perfect thing for you.
Get it, babe.
Best Fiends.
Get it, babe.
The free to download puzzle game. It's super fun to play. You never have to worry you're going to run out of levels because Best Fiends literally has thousands of levels and they keep adding more because people like me can't stop, won't stop. Best Fiends. I'm serious. If you've never downloaded it before, let tonight be the night because it's Thanksgiving. Like I said, you've had enough of whatever family gathering you've had. You don't want to go back for another helping. You need to keep yourself busy. That's what you've binge watched everything that you've had in your queue. Best Fiends is there for you. I check into the Buggles post office every day to get my daily gift delivery. And then I grab some of the cute characters that I have collected over the hundreds of levels I've already conquered. And we're going to go battle slugs. And right now I'm relying on Whisper, Napoleon, Terry and Miles. We're going to clear out the moss. We're going to defeat that slug, and we're going to move on to the next level. I might not make it the first try, but together we're going to figure it out. It's enough of a challenge where I don't get super frustrated, but Alan might hear me every once in a while. Mm-hmm. But then I hear those words of encouragement coming from the other room.
Get it, babe. Kill them slugs.
And we do. We do. And you know what my little cute characters like to do around the holidays? Dress up. And they're enjoying the Thanksgiving bounty today, but pretty soon Santa Slug's going to come. And he's going to be dressed up and ready, and they're going to decorate the tree, and all my cute little characters are going to celebrate the holidays. Don't you want to be a part of the fun?
So there's going to be a little slug with a Santa hat on?
Yes.
Okay.
With Best Fiends, boredom is never an option.
That's legit. And you can download Best Fiends free today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. And remember, that's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
Give it to me one more time, babe.
That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
No, your battle cry.
Get it, babe. Kill them slugs.
I hear that every night. It never gets old. Sometimes I'm like, stop it.
I like that one.
You like what?
I like all our sponsors, but I don't know what it is about Best Fiends.
It makes you happy, doesn't it?
It makes me happy.
I'm so glad.
It sure does.
It makes me happy, too.
You're about at level 900 now, aren't you?
Oh, babe.
Oh.
I'm just conquering left and right.
All right, babe. Well, what else you got? You got anything else?
Well, not really. I just want to thank everybody. We really are thankful for our podcast family. I feel like it's growing, and we're adding new family members all the time. I know this year didn't work out. A lot of things we had planned kind of got flushed down the toilet like most of 2020. But I think we've got hope on the horizon with 2021, the promise of the vaccine coming, and a lot of people are going to be able to get back out there and start socializing again without fear.
Warp speed.
Yes. And we are looking forward to, we're in the suburbs of Dallas, but we have some listeners who actually, when we plan things, they'll drive in a few hours and hang out. So we're going to look forward to doing a lot of celebrating in 2021. We're going to look for opportunities to get together. The first one's going to happen in February, which I talked about at the beginning of the podcast. Mm-hmm. So a lovely listener has decided to start a Facebook page, which is a good way to kind of keep track of who can come, and maybe y'all can, start communicating there. We also have a YouTube little group that gets together and watches us record the podcast, typically on Monday nights and Wednesday nights at 8 Central, but because of the holiday week, it's been a little thrown off. But that's typically when we record, and there's chat room there. People get to know each other. But go find A Sandwich and Some Lovin' fan meetup on Facebook and apply to be a member there, and hopefully you'll get accepted. Some of you questionable characters might not be.
It's not a swingers thing.
No. Unless y'all want it to be, y'all start a separate
Well, no,
group.
we don't judge.
Start a separate group.
We don't judge. I mean, if they want it to be, that's
fine. I'm not
joining
that party. I don't want to be a part of that group.
I'll observe.
Alan might go.
No, I'll just observe.
Anyway.
I would just observe.
So we're going to do that. We are hopefully after the first of the year. We're going to have details on Allen's big blowout birthday celebration. We didn't get to go to Mexico this past summer, but we are going this coming summer in July. Allen's birthday is actually in August, but we're going to turn the July trip into his big 5-0 celebration.
It's going to be balls to the wall.
So we've got those two things.
You will not want to miss it.
February 27th, our first meetup at Oak Barbecue, and then the week of July 4th, but we'll have exact dates and details on that. So just pencil it in on your calendar and then change it to ink when we have more firm details.
Okay.
And that's really all I've got right now, babe.
Yeah, kind of lightly pencil out the week around July 4th.
Right.
If you're interested.
Because I think July 4th is like on a Sunday or something this coming year. So I don't know if my vacation is going to be the week before or the week after.
Yeah.
And I won't know until they give me my calendar for, and that should be coming pretty soon. But we're just, probably the 1st of January.
Once you get your calendar,
we can plan everything.
Yeah, probably I'd say in December we'll start seriously planning that.
We'll see.
We need to get that going.
We will.
All right.
Well, July is several months away. We're okay.
Yeah, but remember last year we kind of waited till January, February, and we were kind of rushing around. Remember?
No. I
yeah.
don't.
Well, of course you don't.
Well, the trip got canceled.
I understand, but before it got canceled, we were rushing around. Remember, because we had a May deadline for everybody to sign up.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you looking at me like you don't understand?
Because I don't remember that.
You don't remember 10 minutes ago.
Well, I don't even know who I'm talking to. Kenny, is that you?
I'm like the Filipino Kenny Rogers.
Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it now that I've told you? I know you get
Maybe
the guy.
a little
you
bit.
get the guy from Walking Dead. You get Jeffrey. What is his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan all the time. You get the other guy, Downey Jr.
The other guy.
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, you're in contention for young, still alive Kenny Rogers.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you take a profile photo of me. I will find a profile of late 70s, early 80s.
When he had black hair.
Kenny Rogers with dark hair and
before
a beard.
the facelift.
Before all his work, and we will let the listener decide. We will post this.
It's giving me a vibe.
We will post this on social medias.
But here's the thing.
And they will vote.
It's not like you're his twin. You just got the vibe. See, like with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, you're like his fraternal twin. But with the hair,
look at that.
It's a Kenny vibe.
Look at the back. Look how long the back is now.
All right, y'all.
All right,
look for that on social media.
All right. So the listener is getting a good feel for, I think, how you are looking at
how I are.
Yes.
How are I
looking at me and laughing?
Maybe you bring me joy. You should
looking at me and laughing.
But it gives me joy.
Laughing at my appearance.
Well, honey, like I said, I have zero room to talk.
All right, baby, that's okay. I'd rather you look at me and laugh at my appearance than look at me in disgust.
Oh, I would never do that.
Oh, I know. I'm just kidding. All right, babe. Well, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I love you desperately.
I love you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I love all our listeners desperately. I love Thanksgiving desperately. This is a good time to be with family. It's been a crazy year, but we're going to get through it. The next year's going to be better.
Next year's going to be golden.
Next year's going to be golden.
Next year's your golden anniversary.
That's right.
How about that? Next year's your golden anniversary.
Yes. A lot of good memories we're going to make, guys. A lot of good memories we're going to make. The best is yet to come, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.